All right, welcome, guys. I'm GpaSilverMane, and this is a New World video. This one's all about power leveling your enchanting or such. Um, Let me show you here in this character trade skills, Arcana. So this is going to power level your Arcana. Now you can see I am only 49. That's not terrible, but this is the easiest power leveling trick. You got to put a little bit of time, and it doesn't even take that much time actually. So I'm gonna jump right into it and show it off here, guys. Jonas, the Hermit, he's the main quest to get your Soul Staff or your Azoth Staff. That's the quest I'm currently on. Uh, but you can see he's located here, right next to the shrine, Hermit Shrine, which is just northeast, well, northeast of Cutlass Keys, or straight west of Windsward. All right, so I'm going to show you this here. What I did, and this is just one thing you can do. I'm sure there's multiple ways to do it, but this is the easiest I've found. And it's following my other beginner's guide, which I will have linked at the end of the video. You should definitely go watch that. Answer 7 questions of what you should be doing through in New World, how you should be starting out, where you should be going, and why. Just tons and tons of great information out there. Something for you to check out. I'll link that at the end, though, guys. Right here, you'll see fresh water. And quite literally, you hit collect. I think it gives you 11 per. 10 per. Okay, sometimes it's 11. Maybe it's 10. I swear to God it was 11 though. It was really weird, right? Maybe I just had some in my inventory. But I'll sit here and I'll gather till I have about 1,000. All right, so you got the gist of that. Now you can run across the wood, or you can just straight cut through here. Usually when I do it though, I'll grab these bulrushes as they're respawning over here on the side, and sometimes you get fishing bait and such from that, guys. Very, very helpful. And when you need the fishing bait and you have to go farm it, it seems like it takes forever. So why not just collect it randomly as you're going? And as you can see, all I'm getting is reeds and bulrush. But you can get fishing bait. An ideal thing to be grabbing right here would be like flint. At nighttime, you'll get glowworms for fishing. And during the day, you get, I believe, night crawlers. That's how you can tell if it's nighttime or daytime, other than it being dark. So if it's like at sunrise or sunset, the drops differ. I guess there might be a time thing here somewhere in game that I haven't noticed. 5:53 p.m. I think that's my actual time of my real life, but maybe I'm wrong. I think it is the actual time. The wifely creature will be coming home. But anyway, for the sake of this video, and the fast travel thing really helps. Azoth, you might be like, oh my god, I'm so struggling for Azoth. With your life skilling and gathering, let me show you this here, guys. 39% chance when finishing gathering a node to gain 1 Azoth. And I'll tell you, it hits at least once every 3 times, if not every other time. There's times that it'll hit back to back. I'm actually struggling and overflowing with Azoth. I'm at 1,000 out of 1,000. Also doing this quest up to this point for the Azoth staff has been giving me 150 rewards. And the quest line goes pretty quick to this point. So Azoth becomes not a worry at this point. Now, we will see further down the line when you're jumping back and forth to dungeons and such. And it'd be nice if you could bottle it up and actually sell it. Because you can buy Azoth off the market, but I don't know if that's only from like bottle drops or what. All right, and I do have a couple huge tips for those of you that are watching this video. Also, couple awesome life skilling locations. But after you've gathered, let's say 1,000 water, fresh water, it's got to be fresh water, right? You can't gather water from the ocean. So if you're in the ocean and you're like, hey, why can I gather this? Well, you're standing in the ocean, okay? Salt water's no bueno. Dehydrates you, kills you. It's just not good, all right? I'm gonna go ahead and throw out a couple tips here. Just north of Windsward, bushes galore for night crawlers. So if you're big into fishing and you're just looking for a place where you don't have to hit WASD or use your mouse that much, you can literally walk into this bush and spam E, and then walk a couple feet, spam E, walk a couple feet, spam E, and your night crawlers will stack up. It seemed to be dropping maybe 1 every 3, but I think it's just RNG there. 1 every 3 plants roughly, I'll get a night crawler. Sometimes I'd get it back to back and such, but that's something to keep in mind. It's north of Windsward. Right outside the gate, you'll be running straight, and when you come to this road intersection, just look at your 1 o'clock on your clock there, and boom, there's trees and bushes galore. And I mean, there's bushes everywhere in this game, but that is the one place I've seen it the most packed. It's like just unreal as far as the eye can see. always be grabbing this honey. It's the only place I've seen that I've got honey. Grab it. This water, here's more fresh water, so there's no reason not just to grab this, guys. It's awesome. You could be running a double buff. That's another tip here. You can actually put water on your 3, 4, 5, 6 key and be popping water. So you pop a fresh water, you'd have it right here on one of these, which I can actually throw it on right now because I've unlocked it. Level 25. You pop the water and it gives you a passive health boost, and you can pop the food simultaneously. So just a quick tip there, guys. I'm going to actually show you 6 and 3, and you'll see I've got doubles running down there. So it's recuperating your life a lot quicker at that point, while you're not being hit and such. Now I want to take you over here and show you this other trick. How to power level Arcana. Dun, 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 dun. I just threw this together because I thought this was an awesome idea. The video ain't going to be too long here. It's just come to your weak health potions, and it uses tier 1 medicinal reagents. Now, bull rushes, we were just collecting those by the fresh water. Now, you can run around grabbing these all day long. You find the right location. They never run out. You can just have tons of them, right? Plus, it's leveling your harvesting while you're collecting these. And you just mash them together. But the way I do it is following my beginner's guide down here at First Light. I have a farming rotation in my video that I'll link. It actually gives you everything you could need. But stone, hyssop harvesting, stone gathering, woodworking, everything you could possibly need, and it's right here by a storage bin. So I want to show you this here. I go and I throw it all in that storage. You got your free milk cow. Awesome, awesome. The milk is essential, guys. Here's your cooking table. But what I recommend is here, you watch that other video and it'll show you my farming route over here. And it's a quick little route and you get tons and tons of materials. And if you're focused on one of those materials, you really need to be harvesting them all. But if you're focused on one, it is surplus. And then this region is a low level, level 1 to 25. That's something else to keep in mind. So you're not having to worry about being flagged up. So you can flag up and get that extra XP while everybody else is scared. But as you can see right here, this is where you get hyssop. +6. And it's just like gathering water, guys. And there's so much of it. And you'll see right here some berries. These are huge for other cooking ingredients. And you'll find these along the way as well. They make better things, actually, so they're a lot more valuable than that hyssop. You'd actually be better off picking up the berries, selling the berries, and buying hyssop. I mean, it's that much worth for picking up. So absolutely, it's well worth picking up those berries. Now, I'm not going to show you every little plant I'm going to pick up. I'm just giving you an idea here. I now have 35 hyssop, and it took me like 30 seconds, okay? But anyway, you're going to run along. Here's more trees. Like I said, it's got everything. Another big tip. Always go for young trees. Don't go for mature. Mature does give you more experience, but it takes sandpaper to refine mature aged wood. And sandpaper can only be found from questing and your supply caches at random. Now, young trees give you green wood, which bushes also give you. You can actually refine them just by going to the woodworking bench and the saw. All right. So you can refine unlimited and level up your woodworking and your wood collecting, your wood gathering skill. Here's a bunch more purples. And this is my farming route, but this is what I'm talking about. And you could probably continue just running around this and finding more, but I cut straight across that big tree right there. My crosshairs on it, straight across. And it's just surrounded by purples, and then you cut over to that way. There's another big tree, tons of purples. I got the route in my video that I'll link at the end here. But anyway, you go back, and you literally, it's 1 water, 1 hyssop. And I did it with 1,000, and it bolted me straight up to like level 48 with 1,000 water and 1,000 hyssop, totaling maybe a half hour of gather time, maybe 45 minutes. So obviously experience will drop off a little bit. Let's take 2 hours of gathering water and hyssop or bull rushes. Level 1, tier 1 reagent, alchemical reagents, and crafting them with 1 water, fresh water, and it just maxes your arcana. So it's a great way to power level it, get it to a level 100, 200, and it opens up other things that you can craft to sell on the store. I do also want to say those weak potions that I'm recommending you sell to level Arcana. I'm going to run over here and show you. I list them for 3 days, and I put them at 0.07, 0.03, 0.02, 0.04, and it's all what you want to sell it for. It's just getting money back from resources you use to power level your Arcana. Or you can use the potions. I actually have them equipped, but they don't do much, and I don't need as many as I've got. So I sell a lot, and they weigh a lot. So weak health potion. That's another huge tip. Don't craft 1,000 of these at once, because I had to literally drop them, run to my storage, put like a couple hundred in, run back, pick it up before the 3-minute timer expired, or they will disappear. And you can't move once you have too much weight, guys. I didn't know if you know that, but you cannot walk while you have, I cap at 250, but if you go over 1,000 pounds or something like that, I don't know what the hard cap is, your character cannot move. You will have to throw stuff away, and that stuff you throw away disappears after like 3 minutes. So, but as you can see, I got these potions here just as an extra. Pop a potion, pop a food. It gives me enough health for survivability. But these weak health potions, I've been selling like crazy. I can't keep them in stock, so I'm slowly, steadily increasing my price. Next tip: when you go to the auction house, do not sell your stuff for what people are selling it on the auction house. Okay, people will often list them in towns where people don't know what they're doing on the outskirts for a really low price because they know nobody's buying because they don't know what a good value is. But then everybody else that's out here farming or leveling their life skills because they're new to the game turn around and list it at the same price, and that person will buy those resources, take them to Everfall, and sell them for 99% more gold. People are ripping everyone off in the economy right now. There's actually a guy that's made videos, and he's got quite a few, I don't know, 30-ish thousand subscribers. He literally told people to sell some of the most valuable resources because they were going to open the floodgate and you were going to get more, right? That's cool and all that he's trying to give you that tip, but you sold all your resources and they opened the floodgate for like 1 hour. It was too much, and they actually ended up dialing it way down to where you can barely get those resources now, and you sold all yours. So think about what that guy could have been doing. Maybe he's trying to be a good guy. Maybe he's just sabotaging you. Use that thought for the future, guys. When you're selling stuff on the store, if you're happy with what you're getting gold-wise, then you made a good sell. If you're happy spending what they're asking for something on the auction house, then you made a good buy. And that's how you should value it, okay? A lot of these people say and be like, that took me 15 minutes to gather. I'm going to set that at 500 gold. And then they'll break it down into 1 for 1 and 1 and 1. And that's how economies are, they grow. And it's a live and learn, but when somebody tells you to do something and it totally screws you over, probably wouldn't follow any more of their information. But as I was saying, I've been selling these for like 0.03 coin on a 3-day list, and I don't list them for 7 or 14 because it costs you more to list. So yes, I'm making like 10 gold coins for 100 potions, but quite literally, these weigh so much, and I'm power leveling, I would throw these and let them disappear. So 10 gold coins is better than none. And I've actually bumped it up to like 0.7, or no, actually 0.30 is what I've bumped it up to. And I'm going to see if they continue to sell. So that's every 3 potions is a gold coin. 100 potions, 30 coins, 33 coins. That would add up nicely. Plus I'm power leveling. So that's what this video was about, is power leveling these. I do want to throw out another tip here at the end. If you are needing silver or iron ore, go to Canary Mines. And I'm going to show you right now where that's at. The best place I found so far, I went there myself and did it. No, let me find it here. Sorry, guys. It's actually coming off of a way shrine. And it was up here. My bad. Canary Mine. So it's straight north of Everfall Town. You're going to spawn here, and you quite literally just go north of this point. You follow the road, and the road will take you. And bear in mind that you have your mining skills, your ore gathering skills, whatever they're called here on your character, trade skills. It would be mining. This needs to be level 25, 30, maybe 50 for the rocks to show up on your map. And when I say your map, up here at the top when I'm spinning, you see how it's changing directions? That is your map it will show up on. And you'll see silver rocks and gray rocks as you spin. And you just run to them. And they'll lead you to another and another and another, depending on how many people in your server are farming that resource. So you might want to be flagged. And if somebody's not flagged, you just got to try to outrun them. The only bad thing about Canary Mines is there are trash mobs. You will have to kill 1 or 2 people here and there. But it is all silver and iron. And silver is wonderful. So if you have to mine something, silver's harder to find in the wilds, iron's harder to find. You don't want to be mining stone after you get to a certain level. You want to be mining silver and iron because it gives you better experience and better gold when selling. Also, you can craft better mining equipment using silver and iron. So that's why I recommend Canary Mines, guys. It's a huge thing. Once again, I just want to make sure I'm saying this clearly. Straight north of Everfall to this way shrine. It's called Shadow Mine Shrine. And this is part of the main quest where you do the Azoth staff. There's a lady up here for the angry Ebon Rock Cavern or whatever it's called, Daughter Well. And there's just Azoth pouring out of the ground. It's awesome storyline. Make sure you're paying attention to the story and listening. It is quite amazing, okay? I love the dude with the blue eye that's fishing on the docks. That's quite awesome, man. They did a very good job there. But this Canary Mine, and you don't actually have to go in the mine. I imagine you can. It's good loot too, but I think it's more saying right around here, it's just out in the open along these rock walls, and that'll be up in the rocks sometimes. You have to climb up the rock a little bit, and then it'll be right there. So go there for your silver iron, guys. It's a great place. Cabbage, if you're looking for something to craft for food, for travel rations, which gives you 40 to 60 health instantly, and then recuperates so much every once in a while. First place I found is right outside of First Light, this little town, Dayspring Mills. And the cabbage will respawn. It's in these 3 or 4 fields here. You see these fields? They're full of cabbage. And it's literally right away from the town. So, and it's considered harvesting. So if you're flagged up and you're gathering cabbage to be able to make travel rations and such, this is a great location. And it's a starter spot. So you're probably not going to run into, 40 and 60 level people flagged up, unless they're just here to grab some quick cabbage and run off. So stay flagged, get that extra XP, and grind it up, guys. That is all I got, and there will be better tips and advice guides in the future. I want to make this all about Arcana, but there wasn't enough information there, and it's quite literally that simple. Fresh water and high sop from herbs or bulrushes by any water source. Mash them together. 1 and 1 makes a health potion. Then sell those potions for 0.03 up to 0.20, 0.30 is what I'm going to try now, because I've just been selling out of them. Don't craft 1,000 at a time because you won't be able to move. You'll have to throw them out. They'll get destroyed. You do get the experience, but why not sell them and get some gold for yourself? Yeah. All right, guys. You have a great one. We'll see you in the next one. Subscribe and like down below, please. I'm trying to grow, do this full time, and build a community that gives out great information to help people grow. I love Lifeskilling. I am also loving the questing in this, and the PvP is it's quite fun, actually. After playing Black Desert Online, this isn't terrible by any stretch of the imagination. It's a little clunkier, but I imagine back in the day, the Spanish and Indians were quite clunky in their combat methods. Like tying a rock to a stick and smashing somebody's skull, or using a tiny little light sword that nobody wants to lug around because they're wearing all this heavy armor, and they'll poke you with it, right? Fill you full of holes, like the chick Arya off of oh god, that dragon show. Anyway, there's like 8 seasons of it on HBO. I can't think of the name right now. I own all 8 seasons. Game of Thrones. That's the kind of sword, the rapier. That's what it is, okay? And it's awesome. But check it out. Like and subscribe. Stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next one, guys.